two CCC games already. Your 1-1 record. How do you guys feel so far? Through 2 games of CCC play and also 8 games into the season.
Yeah, I mean 8 games into the season, I might feel a little bit better. I think because overall we've gotten some quality results. The CCC games it's a 9-game schedule, so the magnitude of those games, the importance is every single second of every game has tremendous importance because the points in the standings are so close at the end. So we've been down in both games early. We've equalized both of those games, lost one at Gordon and won one at UNE. So I think the first thing for us is just getting off to better starts and not putting ourselves in a hole. And hopefully that will allow some of the better qualities of this team to come through. It's a deep team, so even though through 8 games we've had a lot of adversity and injuries and had some suspensions, we've managed to still be very competitive. And a lot of that's a credit to just the players being ready. It's a credit to their mentality and training, and it's definitely a credit to the depth of this team. It's a very deep team.
Yeah, you guys were picked to go picked to finish third in the conference this year. How do you feel you guys match up with the rest of the CCC?
Yeah, I mean, I don't put a lot of time or thought into polls and rankings and things. I think a lot of that's for the pundits, and we're working with the guys every single day. So our mentality is just to prepare for the next game, and so we obviously have Wesleyan on Wednesday and Nichols beyond that, but the focus really is just training to prepare for Wesleyan. So each game in the CCC will be different. The facilities, the difference between grass and turf, the crowds and the different environments are very, very different in this league. And so, I don't look at maybe how we match up with the whole league as much as I think we'd like to play in the postseason here. And so our first goal is to try to get into the top 4. We were a 6 seed last year, which is the lowest in probably 10 years. And so our mentality is that we need to get ourselves back into the top 4 and prove that first. And again, every result will count in that regard. So yesterday's result was very important against UNE.
And you guys won the conference 2 years ago. Fell back a little bit last year, but what are you guys going to have to do to get back to the top of the conference?
Win more games. There's no question that we went through, I guess, a rebuilding year last year. That's sort of a dirty word in my mind, but I think we also reiterated a lot of the key components of our program, core principles, and what it takes to wear the shirt for Western New England and what it means to be a member of this team. And I think we've gotten back to that now, and I'm proud of that. It doesn't guarantee you anything on game day, but it does guarantee you that you'll get better every day. And that's a big thing for us. There's always bounces in the game of soccer and score lines that don't reflect the way the game actually plays out. And so all you can do is continue to work to get better in each phase of the game. So we've gotten a lot better in a lot of individual phases of the game, and hopefully if we win enough of those battles, we'll end up with good results.
Now, you have pretty decently big senior class that was a part of that team 2 years ago that made that NCAA tournament run. Obviously, you have a lot of young guys, also a lot of underclassmen. How does the experience of the upperclassmen, how are they helping out the underclassmen?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a tricky mix this year. We got 6 great seniors, and they put a lot of time in terms of the formation of the identity of this team. And yet, as soon as you start the season, results happen, and so that changes your mentality, and you have to adapt and recover and handle success and failure. And so that's been a big plus. Yes, we're a young team, but we think the 15 freshmen in this team are capable of contributing at more of a sophomore or junior level. And certainly they've shown that on the field at times. We got to continue to show that off the field as well, and just in our attitude every day at training. So it is a tricky mix to get right, and yet we're having a lot of fun with this team. We love coming to training. We love coming to the field. This is a group that really excites our coaching staff and gets us in a mindset that they have a lot more potential than we've even achieved so far. So that's where our focus is at, and the seniors have done their part, and they continue to lead this team in every phase of the season.
Now, in terms of the goals you set at the beginning of the season as a team, where do you guys think you are in terms of progress in reaching those goals?
Taking steps, still a lot of steps to be taken, but we can really only accomplish the thing that's in front of us on the day. So training well on Tuesday, playing well on Wednesday. That's our focus. We really try to keep guys' minds off of too many long-range things. Games are really decided by individual plays. We got a lot of guys that are playmakers, and so they need to make plays in those spots. And so that's our focus a lot. We have a lot of guys, I think, that really understand that. And so there's a great intensity in training. There's a great mentality with this team in matches. So yes, in the big picture, we have some larger goals, but you have to take steps. We have to make the conference tournament before we can host it or win it, or even start to think about the postseason beyond that. And once we've accomplished those things, then we'll shift into the next gear.